I am really struggling today. It just doesn't feel like enough sometimes. Oh, my big girl.
But I have to be doing. Got the taco.
That's not a taco, that's a waffle. Do I eat like a taco? Oh, you ate it like a taco. That was so silly. Good official morning, you guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Today's video is sponsored by Instacart. We'll talk a little bit more about them later. But I just finished doing my journaling for the morning, and I wanted to share my intention for the day with you guys.
Mama?
Yes, love. My biggest goal today is to stay present in the moment instead of stressing out about the next thing. I feel like this is so tough as a mom, and especially as a working mom. It can be hard to kind of time block and be like, okay, right now I'm with the kids, and then after that, when they go down, I'm going to sit down and do emails. Like, it almost all blends together, and I'm just worried about like, okay, I've got 5 emails to answer, and I have to do that, but it's not for 2 hours, and I can't do anything about it right now. And it's also kind of the same with filming. Sometimes I'm like, okay, what's the next shot I need to get? What do I need to say on the vlog? So today I'm just gonna try to take the day as it comes. We have a very chill day today. I'm just solo with the kids for the next 10 hours. I'm not sure what we're gonna get up to, but it's gonna be a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rock and roll, dude.
Let's rock and roll, dude. Juniper just learned how to say all done. So she'll say all done, bib off, and I want to see if she'll do it.
Bye-bye.
Bib off. Can you say all done?
Bye-bye.
All done. All right. One of the things I have to do today is meal plan and grocery shop. So while the kids have a little bit of morning playtime in the playroom, I think I am going to get some groceries put together for delivery via Instacart. As a busy mom, getting my groceries delivered through Instacart is one of my favorite time-saving hacks. You can just download the app and browse the aisles virtually instead of having to go and brave the grocery store with young children, which can be quite the process. You can get groceries and more delivered in as little as 1 hour, and convenience stores delivered in about 30 minutes. And it's not just for groceries either. You can get things like pet supplies, beauty supplies, even home improvement stuff. One thing that I am adding to my Instacart order today is some candy for a Halloween party that we have to go to this weekend for Rowan's preschool, and I completely forgot that we signed up to bring candy. So Instacart to the rescue. I'm just gonna have it delivered to make things simple. Okay, groceries just got here, so I'm gonna do a little grocery haul. They had figs, which is insane for October, so I've already been snacking on them. They are so good. I got this bell pepper, which looks delicious, some tomatoes, string cheese, my favorite chicken sausage. We needed more butter. I got stuff to do like a fajita taco night. So I've got some frozen fajita seasoned breast strips and then some taco shells. I have some pie crusts for a pie recipe that I want to do later this week. Beets. They had this like local kettle corn, which I thought was really cool. So to bring to Rowan's preschool thing, we got the kettle corn. I got some candy corn. And then I also got this grillable brownie. So I'll pop this in the oven before we go, but I thought that was so cool. You can go to the link down in my description and get ready for Halloween and get free delivery on your first 3 orders. I feel like I'm in a rut. Can I have that, please? Thank you. With doing Junebug's hair right now, so I'm going to just look up 1-year-old hairstyles on Pinterest. I worry that if I do her hair the same way too many times in a row, that it's going to like start breaking right where the hair ties go. So I want to come up with something cute to do, but she's really at that like in between stage. So we're gonna see what we can come up with. think? I'm not sure. Gotta get a little cute outfit to go with it, huh? Okay, it's time to get ready. We're gonna jump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump! We're gonna go to the library. Guys, I've tried to go to the library in a vlog twice now, and we are 0 for 2. I even checked the hours this time, and they're supposed to be open, but I guess they're taking a training day. And that was not on Google. So we're gonna go find something else to do. I gotta stop trying to come to the library. All right, so I did a little sleuthing on Google Maps, and here's the plan. I found a bakery nearby. So we're gonna go to the bakery and we're gonna have a treat. And then we're gonna stop by the thrift store, not to shop, don't come after me, I am still trying to buy less, to donate something. Rome, what kind of treat do you wanna have?
I want to have a cookie.
Sounds good. Rowan just charmed our waitress into free cake by giving her a hug.
You're just doing some weird control and even off.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Well done.
So we're gonna go to home and play with my train because I love trains. So we are gonna do that. And we are gonna do this. And even though we are gonna do a break, we are gonna do this. So we're gonna go ahead and go home. Play with my train.
We are home, and the kids are each having a bit of Greek yogurt to balance out all the pastry. If you guys don't have one of these Subo things, game changer for anything soft like that. All right, Rowan and Juniper are both down for their naps. We did it. It's funny because I feel like getting out of the house in the morning or early afternoon is essential for me on these days when I'm solo most of the day because it just helps the day go by so much faster. I feel like I have more patience and they're also better behaved when they've had like a change of scenery. But also going out with 2 small children solo while trying to vlog is a lot. So I'm just like wiped. And I can't be wiped right now. I have to pull it together because I've got a lot of stuff to do before they wake up from their naps. I have some Instagram stories I need to film for a brand. I have a video I need to proof and upload and send to a different brand. Bunch of emails to answer. But before I get right back into the go, I just wanted to take a minute to appreciate how lucky I am to have the kind of job where I can spend that time with them. To just take them to a cafe unplanned on a weekday afternoon and hang out with them. Like, I do not take that for granted ever. I'm just so grateful. Honestly, I've been a little bit frustrated with work recently just because YouTube is changing and my channel isn't growing like it used to, and that can be a little bit sad, even though I try not to focus on the numbers. Obviously, I want to keep growing our community, but no matter what work stresses or disappointments are in the back of my head, I always want to remember that that is the point, and that I am so lucky to have that. But also, I would be so grateful if you wanted to send this channel to a friend or family member that you think would enjoy and ask them to subscribe. That would be incredible because I'll be honest with you guys, the new giant preschool bill that we get every month is a little bit scary, and it's fine. It's fine. We're making all of the numbers work, but if you wanted to, I'd be very grateful. So I'm in the middle of a solo parenting day today, and to be honest with you guys, I'm feeling a little bit sloppy. I got dressed, which I know always helps, and I'm also just gonna do like 5-minute makeup. of the kiddos are up way before you're supposed to be. I don't think Rowan actually slept. I think he just had quiet time. And she woke up hungry, and it's amazing to me how much she can communicate now. Like, I went in her room, started rubbing her tummy, and was like, snack. So I was like, okay, you want a snack? And we started to leave the room, and she turned back to her crib and went, meow meow, which is her meow meow, her cat. It's just crazy. You're really able to talk to me now, huh? I will be honest with you guys. I am really struggling. What happened? I am trying to mediate some disagreements. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am really struggling today in the patients department. I feel like I'm doing okay, all things considered. I have acted patient. I have not felt patient. I'm trying to remind myself that they're still having a good day, and I'm keeping it mostly together, even if I feel icky inside. It's a lot on these days when I'm trying to get work done and trying to parent. Like, normally my mother-in-law would be over this afternoon helping out, but she's on a trip, and she goes on a trip like probably every 2 weeks. They do a lot of traveling, which is great for them, and I'm very happy that she's enjoying her retirement. But also, it's impossible to come up with a routine to get my work done when it changes, you know, every other week. And I'm so grateful for the help, but also, like, there is no normal, and I'm just trying to figure it out, and it's very stressful. So today I've got a ton of emails that need to be answered, and I didn't get most of the stuff done that I wanted to get done during nap. It's fine. We're just rolling with it. It's all gonna be fine. But the siblings are having a tough time, and it's not her. It is somebody else constantly whipping things out of her hand, and I have been trying to focus on trading and asking and doing it gently, and it's just not sinking in. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's just a phase. Do you feel me? You feel me, right? I was planning on doing some baking today, and I can tell you right now that's not gonna happen. It's just not. I feel like I need to know my limits today. Because if I start trying to bake with the toddler and he doesn't listen, which is very likely because toddler, I'm going to get frustrated and I'm going to snap. And I don't want to do that to him or to me. So, new plan. We're just going to free play in the playroom, chill out. They're actually playing nicely right now. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm in the corner doing my own thing. Something that I've been wanting to do that I think I might be able to find 2 or 3 minutes to do right now is to make an end of the year vision board. I am such a vision board girly. I swear they work wonders. Every time I make a vision board, I am shocked by the end of like whatever time period I've made it for, how much on it has come true. And for 2023, a lot of the things I put on my vision board are done. Okay, real mom life, be right back. A lot of my 2023 vision board already came true, for lack of a better word. So I'm going to go through the goals that I had, figure out which ones need to be transferred onto the new one, and then just save like 10 images that capture the vibe that I want for the last quarter of the year. And I thought I would do it with you because I need a little bit of self-care, and it's something that I can do while I supervise the kids playing in the playroom. So I pulled up my old vision board on my laptop. I actually make it my home screen, so I see it pretty much every day. I'm gonna go through my goals. So slow down and romanticize life. Definitely can check that one off. I feel like that's what this whole year, really the whole last 2 years has been about for me. And it has radically changed my life. So that is a huge win. Are you so cute? My second point on here was a weekly date night. Now, we didn't do this weekly, but we did do it about every other week. We weren't super formal about it, but I would say on average, we got at least one out of the house date night and one in-home date night every single month. And honestly, that was a better, more realistic flow for us. So I'm going to keep that going forward, but I'm going to make it a bi-weekly. I think it might be semi-weekly. Let me know if you know. Do crafts with Rowan weekly. Definitely did that one. Outings with the kids twice a week. I crushed this one this year, and I'm so excited about it. We really got into a routine of leaving the house before first nap, just like we did today, and it's been really great. You gonna come join me, Missy May?
I'm gonna join.
You're gonna join me too? Work with my hands. Yes, I tried out a bunch of new things this year. I did sewing, I did pottery, I made a quilt. I feel really good about that one. Get out in nature often, check. Go to playgroup, check. Nurture female friendships. I'm gonna give myself a lukewarm check on this one. I did better than I had the previous year. Still room for improvement. My meetup was like seriously the best thing, and I've been getting together with some of the girls from the meetup consistently since then. So if you are one of those people, thank you for being my friend. Slow down and be creative when making content. This one is definitely going to go on to the next vision board because I really do need to work on that one still. Remodel the bathroom. That one's like 80% done. The only thing we have left is the shower. Make things around me beautiful. I'll give myself a check on that one. And focus on appreciating what I have and not buying more. I did a massive declutter this year and have definitely been bringing a lot less into our house. So I'm also going to give that one a check. I just gave you 2 snacks.
Nah.
You want more snacks? Yeah, you can have more snacks if you're still hungry. Are you going through a growth spurt? She acts like I'm starving her and like I haven't given her 47 million snacks and 3 meals already today. When I think through my goals for the end of the year, I really just want to say no to more. I want to create more margin in our lives. Specifically, I want to say no to long-term business development work because I feel like I am such an ambitious person and I want to be a go-getter. I want to be like on top of it with work. But I feel like this is a period in my life where the long-term growth stuff just needs to go on the back burner. So I'm going to be turning down any unpaid opportunities, be on podcasts, stuff like that. It is fun, but right now my focus needs to be on supporting my family and then spending time with them. So I'm going to do the things that I love, making videos and spending time with my kids, and everything else is going to be in the backseat. Something else that I'm excited to do during the holiday season is to do like a handmade gift exchange. Thank you. I was talking to some of my friends. We were talking about how the holidays have just become so focused on like consumerism, and not to be a Grinch about it, but I feel like some of the holiday magic gets taken away when it's all about spending money and shopping and just the stress of all of that. So a few of my friends and I have decided that we're going to hand make each other's Christmas gifts. So I got a little bit ahead of it and I canned some strawberry rhubarb jam, and that's going to be part of it. But I'm really excited to slow down and make some more intentional gifts. I also want to make sure that I am getting out for my morning walk with Juniper 3 times a week when Rowan's at school. That has been so fun for us so far, and I want to continue to do it. So I'm putting that on there to keep me accountable so that I can keep it top of mind. I'd also love to have a matching outfit photo shoot with each of my kids. I just think that would be so fun. And like literally just iPhone photos on self-timer. But Rowan and I have matching sweaters and Juniper and I have a few matching things. And I feel like I never actually make it work for us to put them on at the same time. So that's something I'm committing to in the next 3 months, just for fun and for memories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a little Pinterest board full of just some like aesthetic inspiration for the season, the vibe that we want to have, so I can show you guys that too, and also have like some visual representation to go along with my vision board. It took like an hour to just talk through that. So I think until Matt gets home, I'm literally just going to play with the kids. So please enjoy the following montage of me playing with the kids until Matt gets home and I have a second to breathe, because that's what they need right now and I don't want to get more frustrated. So that's what we're doing. Matt's home. And I'm hiding in the bathroom upstairs. Trying to regulate my emotions. Today was rough. It started out so good. I feel like the pre-nap window was lovely. We had a little snafu at the library, but we made it work. We went to the cute cafe. Rowan charmed the socks off our waitress and she gave him free cake, which was just like so sweet. And I got to spend time with them. And then he didn't nap and she barely napped. And I was expecting to be able to get work done, which in hindsight almost never works out. I don't know what else to do. We live in a world where, especially on the coasts, it is almost impossible to live off of one income. So I have to work, but there's also no childcare support for working parents. So I have to do that too. And I'm also trying to keep a house clean. And it just all feels freaking impossible. Are y'all, what are you doing? Please tell me, because I feel like I failed at everything today. I'm gonna get unready as I'm doing this rant because I really want to be cozy. I don't know, man. I just feel like parents, and especially moms, are expected to do everything all the time. And I'm so burnt out. I don't know how to do it. And I feel like if I feel this way and I feel like I won the freaking lottery of having my in-laws and also having a job that I love and like relative financial security, like if it's still too much, like how are you all coping? Are we okay? Because I'm not okay. And I'm hoping, that this is a short-term problem because, eventually your kids go to school and then you have a little bit more time. But man, it's just a minefield. It's just a minefield. BT dubs. I've been using this new skincare brand for like a month now. It's called Typology. I've been really, really liking it. I feel like slowly but surely my skin is making a comeback. I don't know, man. Like, I try not to complain and I try to keep this channel a positive place, but I also want to, keep it real. I'm always just so scared that I'm opening myself up to mean people on the internet being like, oh, poor little privileged girl, like, you have it so hard, don't you? Like, which is true. I am incredibly privileged. But also, coexisting with that is the fact that this is really hard and the fact that we were meant, I think, to parent in a communal society, and that is not what we are doing, and it is not working for most of us, I think. If you're a working mom, you're expected to do it all and be 100% present in both parts of your life, which feels awful. If you're a stay-at-home mom, then people belittle you and act like you're not doing enough work, even though that's one of the hardest jobs and like you're putting in so much more time than anybody in like a corporate job alone would be. And that doesn't feel good. And then if you're a working outside of the home mom, you get judged for not being with your kids and you probably miss them. And you might be dealing with mom guilt from that, which also doesn't feel good. So it's like, pick option A, B, or C. They all suck. Something that I read recently as a journaling prompt was like, if somebody that you love was going through the same thing that you're going through, what advice would you give them? And I've been trying to use that for my own self-talk because I feel like I am very mean to myself and I just expect myself to do more and be perfect, and that's just not realistic. So using that exercise. If I got a DM from one of you guys saying this, I would probably tell you that yeah, it's really hard and that your suffering isn't relative. And just because somebody has it worse doesn't mean that what you're going through isn't hard, and that you're doing the best you can and that you are the best parent for your child and you're doing what you can and sacrificing so much of your own self to both provide for your family and be there for them emotionally, regardless of what your like corporate or money-making work versus your domestic engineering in-home work looks like, and that whatever you're doing is enough. So that's what I'm gonna try to tell myself. I just want to be honest, and it would be incredibly facetious of me to go through a difficult day like this and button it all up at the end just by being like, motherhood is hard, but it's beautiful, and like leaving it at that, because that's true. But also, it's really freaking hard, and we're all doing our best.
Alright, ready? That's a kickstand. Do you know what this is?
What?
Have you seen what Daddy carries around in this?
Wow!
I got you your very own golf clubs, just like Daddy's. a nicer putter than Daddy has. But I'm gonna keep these with mine, okay? So we can go together next time, okay? Coming at you with a kitchen time chat here from Dad. This is what Megan's been dealing with all day, apparently. If you know your wife's having a tough day, grab a bottle of wine and, ooh, Rowan, we're boiling. Grab a bottle of wine and grab something for dinner, like before you leave for work, so that you can still come home on time. Yeah, those are big bubbles, dude, so we're gonna put stuff in there. Thankfully, we had some leftovers, so I'm just like whipping together some leftover broccoli and chicken, and I found a box of pasta in the pantry, so we're gonna bubble that up, we're gonna mix it all together, throw some cheese and butter on it, and call it a day. When your wife's had a tough day, don't come home and ask us for dinner, just make something. She'll appreciate it, it's okay, just make it happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, go team, high five. Yeah.
You making dinner with Daddy?
Give me a little kiss.
You want me to give you a little kiss, or you want to give me a little kiss?
I want to give you a little.
Okay.
Right, Mama came in clutch with a roasted pepper pesto that added some color. We've got Miss Sensory Play over here. Good girl. And we've got double fisting drinks Rowan over here.
Rowan, what did you do with your fork?
I don't.
It's on top of your drink, oh my gosh. Look at it. Shenanigans. Are you playing a trick on me?
What did you order?
What?
Did you know that today's vlog is sponsored by Instacart?
No. I just used Instacart to order some wine for my poor sweet wife.
I swear this was not scripted. We actually
Nope,
adore
This is
Instacart.
100% genuine.
I just have to publicly as well as privately thank you. He jumped into action the minute he got home. Made dinner for the kids. You're gonna bathe them so I can work.
Another day in the life.
Remember I was complaining earlier? It's not his fault.
About me.
No, about the state of our country. And how working parents get jack squat.
Hey, I bought Powerball tickets tonight, so.
Hey, maybe we'll win the lottery. When I complain about being a working parent, I want you guys to know that it's not you. This is the part of my job that I love. This is the part of my job that I started at 18 years old just because I loved it so much. It's the contracts and the invoices and the emails and the storyboarding and the gathering of links and all of that stuff. But I love you guys, and I'm so grateful that you're here. And I'm also so grateful that you're here because I went insane without you today.
I'm so grateful that Snoop Dogg is here. Snoop
But where's Martha Stewart? The kiddos are sleeping. I'm ending the day with a little bit of leftover cake and more work. There's a story behind this. So we were at the bakery and I had to go to the restroom and I had the two kids with me and I couldn't just leave them at the table in the restaurant. So I brought them both in with me. And as we're coming out, there was a waitress walking by and she like threw her arms out at Rowan like she was doing a playful like boo. But he thought that she was giving him a hug. So he like ran into her arms and gave her a hug. And she was so tickled by that she took him over to the pastry case and was like, pick whatever you want. And he, of course, in true Rowan fashion, picked the biggest freaking piece of cake that they had in the entire bakery. So there's some in the fridge. I'm having some, Matt's having some. He had some today at the bakery. But I feel like this is my consolation prize. And they went to bed and I'm gonna miss them in 20 minutes. Tomorrow I'm gonna do it all over again. And hopefully it will be better. Because that's what moms do. We just keep going. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this vlog. I'm gonna end it here because I'm just gonna do computer work for the rest of the night. But I appreciate you being here with me, even on the rough days. I'm glad that we're in this together, and I hope tomorrow is full of free cake. Bye.